Okay, I wanted to show you, so on my sticker, one of the requirements was we had some type of graphic. So I used a little ghost. And then it also had to have some type of typography that I manipulated in Illustrator. So I have the word boo, and I warped it with an arch. So if you look at these, our eyes as people see this as exactly the same. But if you are looking at it like the computer software for a vinyl cutter, it sees it in the outline form. So when it goes to cut your design, it's going to cut along that path, that vector path that we've created. So you can see right here, this will make a nice sticker. This one right here, my warp that I did changed. Also, it's going to cut weird through my lettering right here. And you'll notice I don't have full shapes for my eyes, so all I'll get is a sticker, a circle with a line through it. And like the mouth is just a line. There isn't a shape to make a sticker, like the vinyl that you guys put together last class time. So how you get your design from right here to right here are the following steps. I'm going to go to preview. Set this off to the side. I'm just going to copy and paste this so I don't destroy the original, so I have it. Okay. So the easiest thing is if I click on it, I can click on my lettering, and you can see that my path isn't matching. So I'm going to go ahead to go to Object, down to Expand Appearance, and what that does is it's going to pop my path along the lettering. But I still have the issue where I'm going to only have that line cutting through there. So I need to fix that also. One thing that's kind of nice in Illustrator is we can kind of cheat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a bitmap image. So it's like something you get off the internet. You're going to do this by going to Object, and this is something you might want to write down so you can refer to later on your paper. Object, down to Rasterize. And I just like grayscale because we have no color, and hit OK. I'm going to set these side by side so you can see. So a rasterized image is basically a pixelated image. It's also known as bitmap. So when we magnify in, you can see the difference between these two lines. This line, the one I just rasterized, see how it has those little pixels? So it would be really jaggedy to cut. The vinyl cutter can't really read that. But right here, where it's a vector image, it's nice and smooth and stays smooth. So the vinyl cutter will be able to cut along that edge really well. And what I did is I created a rasterized image so that I can trace it really quick using Illustrator, because Illustrator now has this image trace. So it has to be a rasterized image. Then I can image trace it, and just watch what happens. It'll smooth out. So now it's nice and smooth, but I still don't, you can see I don't have that blue path along the edge that I need. It's still up here. So I need to expand it, and as soon as I expand it, that blue path just followed along this edge. Yep. Okay, now one thing I want to show you is I still have this white box around here, so I'm going to right-click, ungroup it, and click on that box, and I just want to get rid of that because that will cut also, and you just don't really need it. So now I have this image. This is what I want to use for my vinyl cut. So you can get rid of any of the extra stuff you have on your page by selecting it and hitting delete on your keyboard. Here's my sticker. I actually want to cut it out so my vinyl is white, or maybe I want to do orange for Halloween. I'm going to do orange. So I'm going to make my ghost this outline orange. Right now on my computer you see it's black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File and Save As. And so that me as a teacher knows that what you're going to do, I want you to name it what color you want it. And then, oh, maybe spell right. And then save it with your last name so I know who to get it back to. So that's the color. That's how I know what color to put in the vinyl machine. And then your last name so I know who to give it to. If you know you have more than somebody with your last name, more than one or two of you, put your first and last name.